Hello and welcome to the C-Suite of the Open video series. My name is Omar Kafegi and I'm a Corporate Access Manager here at TMX. And joining me today is John Miniotis. He's the CEO of AbraPlata Resource Corp. Thank you for joining me, John.
Hi, Omar. Thank you very much for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
So John, why don't you let the audience know a little bit more about AbraPlata and what you guys do?
Sure. So AbraPlata is a well-funded silver-gold focused exploration company that we feel offers investors a significant upside potential. Our flagship property is called Diablilos. It's a silver-gold project located in the mining-friendly province of Salta in Argentina. So this is quite an advanced stage project. It's had over $40 million spent historically on exploration, and the property was previously owned by Silver Standard, which is now SSR Mining. The property has a large existing indicated resource base totaling over 80 million ounces of silver and 730,000 ounces of gold in the indicated category, or on a silver equivalent basis, we have about 140 million ounces of silver equivalent. So, quite a large scale property that we're aggressively exploring.
Great. And John, how do you stand out and differentiate yourself from peers in the space? What are maybe 3 different investment highlights that you like to focus on when you're pitching the AbraPlata story?
Sure. So I'd say, number one, the company offers investors excellent leverage to both silver and gold prices. So as I mentioned, we have a large existing resource base. And so the economics of the project are currently about 60% silver, 40% gold. And it's important to note that for every dollar increase in the silver price, the net present value of the project actually increases by over $30 million. So clearly, if you think, silver and gold prices are heading higher, I think AbraPlata represents an excellent investment proposition at the moment. I'd say, secondly, we're extremely well funded for the foreseeable future. We have a total of $25 million of cash in the bank, and we have a very strong supportive shareholder base. So our top 3 shareholders are Eric Sprott, Altius Minerals, and SSR Mining, which own a combined 40% of the company. So we're very fortunate to have those shares in very strong, long-term focused hands. And then lastly, I just point out that we have a very exciting drill program ongoing at the moment. So the Diablilos deposit remains open both at depth and laterally. And we have a number of potential high-grade targets that we're looking to test over the coming weeks. So I think, I encourage investors to stay on the lookout for additional news flow from us here in the near term.
Yeah, great points on the investment highlights, John. But I think investors would also want to know about challenges, right? So what are maybe some of the challenges that you're facing as a company, and how are you dealing with those challenges?
Yeah, so I'd say in the current COVID environment that we're all in, of course, travel restrictions remain an issue globally for really everyone. For us, I'd say we're extremely fortunate that our chief geologist actually lives down in Salta in Argentina. And so he's able to simply drive up to site when needed. However, I think throughout the industry, there's definitely been some delays in receiving back assay results from drilling due to transportation and logistics issues. However, I'd say as of late, things seem to certainly be improving in South America and on that front. And so, we're definitely optimistic that any delays in receiving back drilling results going forward will be relatively minor.
That's great to hear. So finally, to conclude our discussion, John, I'm curious to know, how is listing your company on the TSX Venture help support your success?
Yeah, so I'd say the TSX Venture is definitely widely recognized as being the leading exchange globally for mineral exploration companies. I think as a result, our listing gives us excellent exposure to investors worldwide. In terms of our name, we definitely see excellent daily liquidity. We have over 2 million shares traded on average on a daily basis. And so, of course, liquidity is certainly a big benefit for our investors. And from our perspective, I'd say, the listing gives us excellent access to capital, as we've witnessed recently by being able to raise over $25 million here over the past few months.
That's excellent. Well, thank you, John, very much for your time and for being with me today. And I look forward to connecting with you in person in the near future.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.